One of the frustrations when buying software can be that all of the software has to be purchased in one go on one day. Quite often it's March or April time when you buy your software. You might not use it on certain parts of the software until perhaps December or January, which is hugely frustrating. And that's why we got involved with TopUp software. Now that allows you to pay as you go. You can do 2 returns in a particular month and only pay for those 2 returns to be filed at £5 plus VAT per return. And that's something, the flexibility of that has really won over an awful lot of people.
Well, I think so. There are 2 things I'd say about TopUp software. First, the simplicity of use. And the software was developed by the same team as developed my original PTP software. Many will know that that was then sold to one of our large competitors. But after a number of years, when we set up Absolute, the same team of developers have now come back into the market, if you like, with the TopUp products. So the first point is that it's been designed by those with significant experience of designing very easy to use tax return software. Second point is the licensing model, which I think is unique in the tax software market, because we sell the product on the basis of a per return license at just £5 per return. As you say, minimum 5, so you've got to pay 25 quid plus VAT. But we've got very many accountants now who perhaps only have maybe a dozen or so returns to do each year, the micro accountancy practice, and they very much welcome the facility to pay really very modest amounts for what is very good software indeed.
And of course the benefit there is that if you only have perhaps 1 or 2 partnership clients, rather than having to pay for an entire partnership software range, you just have to pay for those 2 partnerships.
Absolutely right. And on the basis of our sales model, if you were to pay £25, you've got 5 return licenses, where you could, for example, use 2 of those for personal tax returns for, let's say, a husband and wife, 1 of them for a partnership return. If the husband and wife have a partnership, you've still got 2 left. If they have a company, then there's a company tax return. And in fact, new for 2016-17, we will be releasing a trust return module. And so you'll be able, for the same price, the £5 a return, even to do a trust return.
Fantastic. So huge flexibility there in terms of price. And also we know it's easy to use because one of the things that we sell every year in January is a huge number of these to the general public who do their own returns. And they find it very straightforward, very easy to use, and the pricing model works as well.
So, well, the other reason we know it's easy to use is because we use it ourselves. And I filed my own tax return, my wife's tax return, using TopUp software.
It can't be that difficult. Have a look at the information below. Do remember you can have a demonstration if you'd like to, and get in touch with the office for further information.